Welcome back to another segment of the Contractor's Cut brought to you by the Contractor Centre. And today we have another solution for an issue you may have. Let's talk to Anika. Hi Anika.
Hi Shauna.
Can you tell us what you have for us today?
I have our water pumps for you today.
Alright, so first thing first. Tell us, what do you use a water pump to do?
Okay, use a water pump to remove water from one point to the next.
One point to the next. So, I hear you say one point to the next. Give me an example. What do you mean?
Alright, so if you have any water in basements, in pool that you want to remove, or even in your water tanks you want to remove, we have water pumps for that.
So basically what you're telling me, if I have, so we have a lot of rain going from the last few days. If I have a flooded basement or even a flooded backyard, I can use a water pump to pump out the water out of those areas.
Yes, that's right.
Sounds good. So I see you have a spread here for me. Can you walk me through what are the different types of water pumps and what you use them to do?
Alright, so over here we have our electric submersible water pumps. It is used to remove water from basements, like any small areas where you have any flooding, you can use this pump.
Right. And how about this one?
Over here we have our engine water pumps. We have it in 2-inch and 3-inch. This is used like on construction sites, commercial spaces, bigger tanks where you have to take a lot of water, extra flooding in your backyard, you can use this pump.
Right, so basically what you're telling me is the difference between these is the amount of water and where the water is located.
Yes.
So let me see if I get this straight. So if I have a small space, for example, like my basement is flooded, it would be better for me to use the electric.
Yes, that's right.
And why is that?
It's better use this one instead of the engine one because the engine one is send off the fumes inside the small space.
Right. You have a point. So small spaces, enclosed spaces, you definitely will need an electric water pump to prevent the fumes.
Yes.
We don't want that. And for the engine ones now, I'm gonna assume the opposite is true.
Yes.
So if this is used indoors where you don't need the fumes, this would be used in spaces where you don't have access to electricity. Yes.
That's right.
So you're learning things every day.
Yes.
All right. Can you tell me why I would use a 2-inch versus a 3-inch?
All right. So you would use a 3-inch instead of a 2-inch because you want to take up the volume of water. So the more volume of water, you'd rent a 3-inch to get the work done more faster. For instance, if you want to empty a large community pool, you would rent a 3-inch instead of a 2-inch engine pump.
Sounds right. So guys, let's see if we can do a quick run through. So you have your submersible pumps for smaller areas or indoor spaces. Then you have your engine pumps for where you don't have access to electricity, or if you have a larger volume of water, more industrial. And then, if I get this right, you have your 2-inch or your 3-inch. So if you have a smaller area, smaller pool, you can use your 2-inch. Or if you have a bigger area, you have your 3-inch for more volume of water. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. So I know when we have a lot of rain in Jamaica, there tends to be a lot of flooding. And with the flooding, it comes with a lot of trash and debris. So if my backyard or basement is flooded because of that, and there's a lot of debris, which of these pumps would you recommend? Okay,
Shauna, so I recommend the engine pump because it comes with a suction hose, right?
Right.
The suction hose comes with a mesh which block out the debris from going inside of the pump, which causes the pump to mash up.
That is amazing. Now, one thing we did not discuss, what's the cost for these?
Okay, so the cost for these, the electrical submersible pump is for $3,000 per day and $3,000 deposits.
Right.
And over the engine, we have the 2-inch for $4,500 per day and $4,500 deposits. This 3-inch right here is for $5,000 per day and $5,000 deposits.
Now guys, this is another segment of the Contractor's Cut brought to you by the Contractor Centre, bringing you solutions for your everyday problems. We'll see you again.